Okay, so I've been walking around Callander Park, which is here. Beautiful Callander Park. You can see the lady in the yellow jacket there, and the lady like a big Great Dane. They're clients of mine. We just passed each other. And I've just been swithering whether to do a wee video or not. Lots of things going on in my mind, and I thought, oh no, I'll do it. Because I've passed 7 people on the walk today, okay? And 4 of them have been my clients from the past, some more recent and some, just cleaning my shoes here in the puddle. Some from recently and some from a long time ago. Either way, all of them, okay, all of them, dogs off leash, dogs calm, dogs under control, dogs happy, dogs meeting other dogs, dogs just walking by their side, whatever. Same as my guys. Oh, sauntering along and doing really well. Okay, so we're still waiting. You know, there's one I saw, and I saw them 8 years ago, and the dog's plodding along. Was very dog aggressive. So I'm still waiting on this. One day they'll snap. You know, when you balance training, then you're really suppressing behaviours and hiding them. And now, are you suppressing in some? Absolutely. There's some things you just want to squash, and you absolutely want the dog to think, I'm never going to do that again. Sure. Like jumping people coming in the house, or biting people, or lunging at dogs. Yeah, I'd want to suppress that behaviour. I'm not there to sit and namby-pamby about it. You nip that in the bud and move on with your life. Because I've also met 3 other people, and they are all trained by, because I asked them as we walked by, I said, are you getting training? They're obviously doing some sort of training. Now, first of all, brilliant, good for them doing some sort of training. But the training that they're doing is really unsuccessful. Okay, really unsuccessful. It's really wrong, the training they're doing. It's leaving the dog in a constant state of arousal, anxiety, frustration, some cases aggression, and the owners have been advised by trainers locally. I'm in Falkirk, so don't even need to necessarily say names, but in the area that some people, you know, got titles in their business called Positive, you know, and some other ones around in other areas close to here, but all doing the same thing, and they're doing an avoidance-based program, okay, which is completely avoiding the issue, leaving the dog just constantly stuck, feeling uncertain, unsure of what to do, or very sure of what to do, but it's the wrong thing. So yeah, I'm very sure I'm going to go and eat that dog, and no nose, absolutely no nose anywhere, just all positive reinforcement. So actually what they're doing is they're reinforcing bad behaviour. Now, the whole definition of positive reinforcement is adding something that will increase the likelihood of it happening again. So first of all, if you've got a dog that's got a behaviour problem, you don't use positive reinforcement in the issue. Now, of course, you use positive reinforcement when you're trying to say, do this instead. But you absolutely have to add a punishment to say, no, don't do that. Punishment definition, decreasing the likelihood of it happening again. That's all it means, okay? So the reality is they were doing more of an avoidance-based program, which just leaves the dog stuck. Nothing will ever change. And one person had been 2 years into it, and there was no different. Just trying to walk the dog by another dog. Just wasn't happening, wasn't successful. So good, maybe to give them my card and help them. Morning. Morning. And here we are, like, able to walk through busy Callander Park. There's dogs all around, people here. Okay, and reality is reality. Everything is about avoidance-based programs, and it just brings me back to you know, thinking if your child was stealing cars and the police would just follow the approach of, yeah, just avoid, don't ever tell them off because you might upset them as they're stealing cars. Let's focus on reinforcing good behaviour. And the two a lot of times don't even tie together. That's the reality of it, you know. So, morning. So my thinking was, lots of things going in my head, but I thought, no, I need to talk about this and show reality, because there's so many people that are well-meaning and loving owners that are just conned every single day by under the umbrella of, but this is positive. You know, all three ladies walking towards me that had their dogs, all totally aroused. The dogs needed corrected, and not one of them corrected the dog. They all almost joined in with the dog in fear and uncertainty, and all were, the dog was, you know, what we call loading up, and all three of them were talking to the dog and going, "You're okay, be good." Rex, in. "Oh, okay, be good, you'll be fine, don't worry." Now the dog wants to mangle the other dog, so it's not okay, and really what you're doing at that time is saying be good, but actually you're just reinforcing the behaviour they're doing at that time. So it's well-meaning, loving people, but this is what they're advised to do and paying money to do. Now, in general, a lot of times with training class and stuff, they're paying a little amount of money. So they kind of go, "Oh, okay, I'm only paying a £5 for a class." Yeah, but the stuff you're being taught is poison and wrong. So again, in like a lot of my videos say, if your trainer can't show you the reality with, first of all, with their dogs, that should be easy, and it doesn't matter the background of their dogs. If they can't show you with their dogs, then don't go near them. And secondly, they definitely should be able to show you with your dog. If you say, "This is my dog's issue," and they go, "Well, we need to work on this instead," then generally you're probably not going to go near them. If they can't even say to you how to stop a behaviour, then generally you shouldn't go near them. That's just reality. But how lovely, look, this Callander House. Callander Park here. Beautiful Callander Park, Callander House there. It's nice. But I've seen it advertised even in Callander Park, you know, dog trainers and stuff, and it's just charlatans, man. Absolute charlatans. It really is. And the funny thing is, these are the people that are trying to lead the way in, for example, yeah, definitely my haircut, lead the way in being the so-called experts of banning, for example, remote collars. It's like, the mind boggles that anyone would even actually listen to them. Mental, absolutely mental. So, just look a bit deeper when you're looking for a trainer, you know, or you're even just looking for advice. So maybe not even going to go to a trainer, but you just want some advice and you're reading online. Look a bit deeper into that trainer. I mean, I had somebody message me saying, "My husband has watched all your videos, etc., about e-collars, and you know, it all looks amazing, but can you send me, he wants to see reports, written reports on results." I'm like, "But you're seeing the videos. Why do you need to see these reports?" You know, now there's plenty of them, there's plenty of scientific evidence to prove that, and in the end I'll send that and show that, it's not a problem. But it's like, wow, so many people are pulled into, well, if it's not written down, you know, then it's right in front of my eyes and I can see how wonderful it is, and I can see how relaxed that owner is, I can see how much control they have over their dog, but if it's not written down, then it must be bad. Because I've seen a written report here that says it's bad. Yeah, but that written report's not backed up with any video evidence at all. You know, that's reality. So anyway, got some steps in, and now give you an example. This Callander Park play area. And here's an example of exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this, and I absolutely don't mind naming and shaming here. It's absolute drivel right here. Terrible. People go, "Oh, it's a shame you're knocking their business." That could put them. I hope it puts them out of business, because the business that they're doing is terrible. Really, really is. And they're not the only ones. There's loads of them like that. You know, they're happy to bash balance trainers and things they actually don't know anything about. But yeah, we know all about theirs training and what they're doing. So please don't be conned into it. Also remember, you get what you pay for. Like anything in life, you get what you pay for. So just remember that. Alright, good job.